And the deer, he needs a lot of help. So thanks, Charlie, for ruining the squishy.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy.
Hey everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Bryleigh and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit the red subscribe button down below and turn on my post notifications. So you might be wondering, why are all these random different squishies in front of me? You also might be wondering why this one's missing an ear and this one's missing a tail. That's because some of my squishies have been ripped, broken, and need some help. And you guys said that I need some fabric glue to fix these squishies. So I went and got fabric glue. So today, we're gonna be repairing my squishies and giving them a mini makeover. So let's get on with this video. So this is the fabric glue that I got and I hope that it works well. And I also have some rubber bands to wrap around this one and that one just because they're so broken that like it's gonna take a while for it to dry and I'm not gonna wanna sit here and hold it for hours. So I'm gonna wrap these around so it'll dry by itself. So the first one I'm gonna start with is my mermaid cake. So I love this squishy. It is a Silly Squishies. And I'm so sad that the tail broke, and this one was only around $25. And I was so sad when it ripped off. It literally just broke a couple of days ago. So I'm so glad that I finally get to fix it. So I'm just gonna place a little bit of fabric glue like in the center and then around the edges. And I've never used fabric glue before. So I honestly don't know how to use this, but you know, I'm just gonna wing it. So now I'm going to stick the tail back on and then hopefully I'll place this right. This is like the most nerve-wracking part. Okay. It's starting to look brand new. So I got my mom to help me put on the rubber band because it was really hard just only having two hands trying to hold the squishy, not let the tail fall off, and put the rubber band on. So she did help me, but now while this is drying, we're gonna go ahead and do the next squishy. So next I'm going to do my deer because he needs a lot of help. So this is my deer in a bowl squishy, and it came from Trice's Squishies. And I actually did not break this one. My dog got a hold of it and ripped this ear. And then under here also got ripped and he chewed the ears off. So I was a little upset at him, but you know, he's a dog and he can't really help it. I guess he just thought it was a chew toy. So I'm gonna start with this ear first because it is still attached, and if I put this one on, then it will probably go away and I'll knock it off. And I don't want that to happen. So start with this ear. Really easy to glue on because it's already attached and you just have to like pull it down. So before I actually glue this ear on the deer, the middle of the ear is starting to rip, so I'm going to go ahead and repair that. Push it together so it can be a whole ear and not a half ear. So I'm actually, before I stick this ear on the deer, I'm going to go on to a couple more squishies because this one is not gluing together as well as we thought it was and as fast as we thought it was, so we had to put a rubber band on it. So we're going to let this dry and then come back to it in just a little bit. So this is going to be the next one. So next is my Silly Squishy cereal bowl, and the defects in it are right here. There is a ginormous cut right there, and then a giant one right there, and then there is a smaller baby one here, but they still need to be fixed. I was so upset when this one got ripped. It actually got stuck in between my bin when I closed it. Plus there were too many squishies in there. And I don't know what happened. It just got cut somehow. And I was so upset because I had just bought this one. So I'm going to start with the biggest cut right here. now that all of my cracks are are starting to dry, I'm going to set this one to the side and move on to the next one. This is going to be the next squishy. This is going to be the next squishy. It is my strawberry one, and I got this from Gentleman a long time ago, and the defect in it is up here. The whole top is coming off, so I'm going to glue that, and hopefully it will go back together. The only rip on this one. This is the next one. So this is my pancake squishy that I got from Walmart, and I've had this for a little while. The cuts in this one are all right there, and the butter is coming off really bad on every single side. So we're going to fix that, and then it will be brand new. So I'm going to start with the cuts over here. Now done. Let's see what other ones I can fix. This one is one of my favorites. This is the Husky that I got from Five Below a while back, and I love this one. I love the colors. It is one of my favorite colors, and it's a puppy, and I love dogs so much. The defect in this one is this ear is split, and the back of this ear has a little cut in it. So we're just gonna fix those up, and then he will be a cute little puppy. So I'm going to start with this ear because this is the worst one. That was easy. Next, so back to my deer. I'm going to go ahead and take the rubber band off of this one, and then try and glue the ear actually onto the deer. Okay, I believe it stayed. So I'm just going to glue the inside of the deer first real quick. Now I'm going to put a rubber band around this ear. So this is the last squishy that I'm going to fix in this video, but I am going to make another video repairing all the rest of these squishies in an upcoming video. This is my blue cat, and this one is pretty bad. I have a green one, which is not that terrible, but it is still ripped a little bit. This one is the worst one out of all of them though. The defects in this one are just everywhere. There's some right there. This ear is a little broken, this ear is like completely broken. And this one just needs a lot of repairing. So let's go ahead and fix this one up. So I'm going to start with the ear on this one. So these are the ones that I have fixed in this video. The glue is still not quite dry on all of them. It is going to take a while. On the bottle, it says it could take about 30 minutes for them to fully dry, and it hasn't been 30 minutes. And the deer, I just don't think there's any hope for this one. The glue just won't stick at all. The ear, like in the middle, just came apart again. This part just won't stick. This one actually did pretty well though. It's staying on, and it's not falling off. It's just this ear, I just don't think there's any hope for it. So thanks, Charlie, for ruining this squishy. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Honestly, I think maybe I just might not even glue the rest of these squishies and just like rip them apart and do like a squishy makeover and make them into something really cool. I don't know, would you guys like to see that video? That's question of the day. Comment that down below. Also, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy.